I don't know much about it. We'll see what happens, okay? So it's called Mythic Ocean. Right, let's get this done. Let's check the settings. Oh, that's a lot of settings. Right, okay, so move and look around. Anything behind us? There's a door behind us. We can't go to the door. Right. Okay, here we go. So we're in a massive library. Can we look at any of the books? We can't look at the books by the looks of it. Can we climb that? No, we can't climb that. Ooh. It's a bit weird controlling, I have to admit. See, that open one looks like we should look at it, don't you think? Can we get behind? We can't get behind. It really looks like we should read that. I can't seem to get to it to read it. I don't have any prompts or anything. Okay. Hey babe, how are you? Completely new game, so I have no idea what we're doing here. Oh, it's loud in my ears. Right, okay. It's weird, you can move quicker than you can actually turn your camera. That's the fastest you can turn the camera. But this is as fast as you move. Whoa, that's pretty tasty. Look at that, guys. Oh, you didn't have to. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, thank you. This is beautiful. Look at this, guys. Wow. I know I probably should just be walking towards the door, but I kind of want to experience everything, you know? Listen to that boy. I told you I have a semi-posh British accent. I can't run or anything. I don't have any other buttons, so let's go in and whoop, see what happens. Okay, we've got an egg-looking thing on us. From what I know of this this game is that we have to help the oceans grow again. Like, reintroduce different species and stuff. Aristocracy. Thank you for more biddies. Okay. Hey. It's me, Ilil. Wake up, I'm sick of waiting for you. This kind of reminds me of, which Zelda game was it? I think it was Ocarina of Time, where Navi is trying to wake you up in the morning going, hey, get up, me. You're at work. Ugh, how's work going? I'll do this on my own, buddy. Oh, look at the baby. It's a little moray eel. Finally awake, huh? I know, your memories are gone. Don't worry about it. Right now, we've got to find our friends again. The old world's gone forever, so we're going to help them make a new one. The world ended. Where are we now, then? This ocean is temporary, a sort of in-between place. Alright, but why don't I remember anything? It's all part of the arrangement, buddy. We've done it like this for a long time. It works. I get to guide you and make sure you know what's up. You get to make your choices without the burden of knowing what's come before. And, well, it's better if you're the one making the choices. Okay? Trust me on that. Let's get moving, huh? I want to see what happens this time. Okay, let's have a go, guys. So, move and look is the same. Strafe up and down, boost, and interact. Right, okay. So we've got that. Oh, thank you. I'm hoping work's not too bad for you. Woo, there's our boost. Can we interact with any of this? Oh, it's pretty. Look at this. I'm lurking in the shadows. Thank you, Morgana, for lurking. I appreciate it, babe. Lady Morgana the Witch? Yes, it is. Sister of Merlin. Can we interact with this? No, we can't interact with that. Woo. Woo. I'm just going to go up and see if we can actually breach the surface, just for finding out, you know? Can we breach the surface? Oh, we can, but it's just a cave. Yeah, it's just a cave. Right, okay. So I'm guessing we've got to go in here. Right, let's go in. Doesn't look like we've got anything to interact with again. Oh, this is pretty though. And here's our old friends, the gods of this ocean. What a crew, huh? You've got two gods whose anger and kindness are at odds. A god whose appetite and curiosity are limitless. A god of friendship, rivalry, and joy without care. Revelry, even not rivalry. A god determined to chart the universe and unlock its secrets at any cost. A god who gathers knowledge and keeps a watchful gaze. And of course, this handsome serpent. Best looking one in the whole bunch, right? Hee hee. Took me ages, can you tell? So. Can you turn the music down a bit, Han? I will try. Let me have a look. Hold on. Is that any better? Which of these gods is going to create the new world this time? All depends on what advice you give them, and that part's up to you. But you never know who will be the next creator. Who will be the next creator? Or what kind of world they'll make. That's my favourite part, you know. Even after all this time, it's still hard to predict. Anyway, this will make more sense soon. Just find the gods, you'll do fine. As for me, I'll be in my cave in the Eel Kingdom as always. Stop by sometime, we can talk things over. Whether they're going well or not so well, hee hee. It's good to have you back, buddy. A bit, but you're breaking up now. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's probably this mic. Hold on. Any better? Things are much more interesting with you around. Right, okay. So we've been introduced to our gods. So we've got the ones that always argue. We've got the insatiable appetite. We've got that one which they said was basically of joy. That one who wants to know everything at any cost. That one, I can't remember what they said. And then he drew himself on there. Right, so now where? Now what? Okay. Yes, better now. Excellent. Excellent. There's our eel friend. Oh, right. I almost forgot. 2 seconds, guys. I've just got to get up a lurk for our Aussie. There we go. Right. Oh, right. Almost forgot. You're going to want to take this with you. Teleporter received. It's a teleporter. You can only use it to visit certain folks you've already met, though. So it's kind of a typical teleporter that we have to set it up first, and then go between places. It'll give you some other useful information too. Take a look. You'll see what I mean. Catch you later. Right, okay, so how do we access our inventory? Use teleporter. Right, okay. So that shows us the Eel Island, I'm guessing. Thank you for the lurk, Ozzy! Right, okay, so we are at the Eel Kingdom. Well, look who it is. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I like having company once in a while. It gets boring when I'm by myself too long. Can't you go out and talk to other people? That's not part of the arrangement, my friend. Never has been. I'm just here to observe and remember. It's been this way for a long time. That's why I like talking to you about what happens with the gods. Gives me something to ponder and comment on. So you already know who all the gods are, right? Yep, I do. I've known them as long as I've known you. But I'm not going to tell you anything else about them. Better if you discover all that for yourself. You can ask me other questions, though. I'll answer what I can. Are you a god like the others or not? Or how will the god who creates a new world be chosen? Or that's all I think for now. So we can ask all of them by the looks of it. Mama Bear says she's lurking. Thank you, Mama Bear, for lurking. Well, the simple answer is no, I'm not. The more complicated answer is I used to be one. Okay. A long time ago. And I didn't handle it too well. Not something I like to talk about these days. How come you're not a god anymore? I told you I don't like to talk about it. Please? I'll think about it. Ask me again later, maybe I'll change my mind. How will the god who creates the new world be chosen? Never knew exactly how it worked, but when you say certain things, the god seems to get more motivated, you know? Like when you agree with them or make them see something differently. I think it might be whichever god is the most motivated in the end. I didn't get to see what that question was. You probably noticed that by now, if you talk to them enough, they won't ever understand it, buddy. You could try to tell them, but why would they believe you? It'd probably ruin the whole process if they knew anyway. So basically, I think that question that I accidentally clicked too fast on was, do they know they're going to be creating a new world? How do we know when it's time for the new world to be born? See those tablets in here? The ones with all the symbols carved into them? Have a look at them. They'll give you some hints about where this is all headed and when it's going to get there. I think that's all for now. See you around. All right, till next time, buddy. Right, let's have a little look around. Can we interact? We can't interact. That one's got 4 to it. This one's got 5 to it. That's got 1. It looks like the double-headed one. That's got 5. And that's got 5. Okay. Right. Well, let's go out of here and see what we can find out here. What do you guys think of the game so far? Is it looking okay? It's not making anyone have motion sickness, right? Hold LT to use your sonar. Your sonar helps you discover new areas and find characters to talk to. Try it now until the bar fills up, okay? Sonar lets you locate characters and locations through walls. Make sure to use it often, okay? Oh, you can hear it in your head where they're talking. Well, that's really peculiar. Right, we're in the ocean now. So I'm guessing they are the places to go to. Right, let's go to this one because it's closest. Hey, little dude. Mind if I tell you a secret? This is Thrill. I've never been to a party. I've always wanted to go, but it's got to be the right one. Real crazy. Looks great right up your street, right? I'll keep an eye out, see you around. I wonder if we have to do those little things, like we have to find a party for that little dude. Or something like that. I really don't know yet. So, woo! Okay, let's go in. Right, we're back at the library. We have something here now. We've got something on the floor here. Era 1, Section 1, the beginning. At dawn on the first day of the new world, I ask the creator about their plans. They tell me, I want my world to guarantee the safety of all mortals. It seems like a good place to start, but I wonder if they realize how difficult this will be. Okay, what do we got up here? Woo, woo. Book of Antiquity received. Right, so we've got a Book of Antiquity. View collected pages. Okay, so yeah. Illustrations, teleporter. Right, okay. What's down here? Can we sword to you? No? You don't want to sword to us? Okay. Hey, you're all by yourself. I always wondered about that. This one's name's Burrow. What's it like? It's a bit lonely. I enjoy my solitude, or never thought about it much. I'm going to say it's a bit lonely. You should make some friends then. They can look out for you. Hey, I can be your friend. I can't go with you though. Gotta stay here. Aww, that was nice. Is that Burrow again? Oh no, Rosetta. There it is. Listen. It's the sound of all of us waving in the water, singing in perfect unison. Your melody is the same as ever, yet it's different now than it's combined with ours. Isn't that something? Okay. Let's go towards the kelp forest. That sounds like fun. Right, we spoke to that one, so that one's fine. Press A to travel to the kelp forest. Let's do it. Oh look, we got one of the gods here. Oh yeah, this one's a vibing one. Dancing to the beat. Wow. Hey there, stranger. Never seen you before. How'd you find the party? Right, we got a party here. I wonder if we can bring that other fish with us. You know what? Scratch that. Forget I asked. Everyone's welcome in the forest, no matter how they got here. Let's talk somewhere a little quieter, huh? Follow me. Yeah, but before we do, can we talk to these guys? Must be my lucky day, buddy. You didn't know me before, but now you do. You're talking to a life of a party right here. Ask anyone in the forest, they'll tell ya. You know a hot shot when you see one, right? Have a good time here, pal. You deserve it. Right, okay, and what about the other one? Why, hello, poor thing. You've never met me before, have you? I'm the life of the party around here, my dear. There's no celebration if I'm not present, and don't you forget it. I'll keep that in mind. Very good. Tell your friends you met me, won't you? Okay. Oh, look at the little crab! Hey, buddy. Welcome to the zone. There's only one rule here. Always have fun. If I catch you not having fun, well, you'll be in trouble, okay? Okay. Right, what about you, buddy? Pout. Don't you just hate dolphins? Actually, I'm not a fan of dolphins, I will be honest. They think they're so great, and everyone should be overjoyed to see the silly little things they do. You want to say bad stuff about them behind their back? I only have the choice of not really. Bad choice, we can insult one to its face instead. Why don't you tell that dolphin over there that I hate its clicks and I would never beat me in a fight? Okay. Coral Reef, Eel Kingdom, Moss Cavern. Hey, I'm just getting my daily delight routine. Couple of splishes and some splashes, throw in a few flips and tricks. That's fitness that puts a smile on your face. The swordfish says he hates your clicks and would never beat you in a fight. My flips are sick and I am a delight. Why, thank you. Tell the swordfish I much appreciate his kind compliment. Okay, do we go back to the swordfish now? What do you think, guys? Where is the swordfish from here? There. Did you tell that dolphin what we think of it yet? It misheard me and thought it was a compliment. Figured that might happen. Dolphins only hear what they want to hear, you know. Let's try again. Tell that dolphin to get a real job. I'm not sure if I should be doing this, but it's kind of funny. The The swordfish says, get a real job. Can I do a head bob? Why, yes, I can. Tell the swordfish I'm thankful for all its interest in me. Oh my god, how many times are we going to have to go back and forth, seriously? Where is the swordfish gone? Where is it? There. Did you try telling that dolphin what we think of it again? It still misheard me. It thinks you're interested in it. Dolphins are the worst. Right, I think we're good now with that. Right, this way. Ah, that's better. I love being in a big crowd, but sometimes it's nice to take a break too, you know? Oh, I'm a Ma, by the way. I've got a game I like to play with people I've just met. You up for it? Maybe what kind of game is it? Sure, let's do it. Or, I'd rather not. Let's do sure, let's do it. That's the spirit. Let me just explain how it works before we get started. Vinny, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, babe. Ben got one. Joe got one. Chiron got one. Happy Penguin got one. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. German Tech got one as well. Oh, German Tech is a little dude. He's 15, I think, now. So he's going to really appreciate that because he's always a bit... Him and Ben are always bummed out that they have no money of their own, so they can't sub to me. They're my little dudes. I think of them as like little sons / little brothers, and I kind of protect them. Right, let me explain how it works before we get started. I have some fun questions I want to ask you to get you know you better. I'll tell you my thoughts on each one so you'll get to know me better too. I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I'm at work. Right, just answer the way it feels truest to you. Don't think about it too much. What should we get started with? Okay, I got it. What's something you wish you had more time for? Being with friends and eating good food, exploring the world and seeing new places, learn new things and getting work done. Oh, it's all of them! Exploring the world. An adventurous answer. I have many friends who love to travel, but I can't quite relate. There's so much to do in my own backyard, I don't really feel the need to see tons of other places. Plus, it's a lot of work. So, sea urchins, crabs, or kelp? Ooh! I think crabs are kind of cute. I don't eat any of that, so cute. I mean for eating, you goof. Though, to be fair, you are correct. Crabs are sometimes very adorable. Oh, and always quite delicious. What's up next? Yeah, this is a good one. What job would you be really bad at? Hosting social events, writing research papers, being a professional athlete, 100%. That's very honest. I feel like lots of folks like to believe they could be pro athletes. They watch someone else and say, yeah, I could do that. But it's so much harder than it looks, right? I mean, I'm pretty fit and fast enough to beat most anyone else in the ocean in a race. But nope, there I go again, fooling myself into thinking I could do it. I just don't have the discipline. I'm terrible too. Okay, how about this? Deep sea diving, coral reef sightseeing, or floating on your back with the sun on your belly. Ooh. All of them. Let's go coral reef. I agree, nature's beautiful. I can't get enough of it. And I even have to admit there's lots out there to see besides the kelp forest. There is, in fact, a coral reef here in the ocean, if you didn't know, worth seeing at least once. Let's see, I want to give you a couple of slightly heavier ones now. What does it take to change your point of view on something? Someone close to me has to make me see it another way. I need enough hard evidence to convince me, or I don't usually change my mind unless I absolutely have to. Well, for me, it's I need hard evidence. I don't know, I find myself more motivated by feelings rather than cold data. So we know now that we can motivate him by feelings. That said, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stubborn either, so sometimes that's not enough either. We are down to the last one. Some people like to say life is a game. You heard that before, right? So if you could add one rule to the game of life, what would it be? The strong aren't allowed to use their power to oppress the weak. Everyone has to be honest with each other. No more lies or secret agendas. My only rule is that there shouldn't be any rules. I'm going to go the strong aren't allowed to oppress the weak, because I agree with that. I like that sentiment, friend. It's never good when the strongest get to have fun. In nature, the most powerful and fittest animals tend to win out, but there's a balance to it, you know? I don't believe having a lot of rules, but make sure everyone has their freedom. I can always get behind that. Okay, that's it. That's all the questions I've got for you. Don't you feel like we know each other so much better now? Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying your time in the forest so far. I've always loved it here. Sometimes I even feel like it's all I've ever known. I'm sure that can't be, but nothing else sticks in my mind like this place, you know? I know what you mean. I woke up in a cavern not too long ago and I can't remember anything before. Or, let's talk about something else, or I have to go now. I think we should do the cavern, because it seems like the other two are kind of finishing off options, if that makes sense. How mysterious. Thanks for sharing that with me. I wonder if maybe your memories are locked away in your head somewhere, waiting to be found. Maybe I have hidden memories too. That's an exciting thought. Yeah, it is. What's your earliest memory? Or want to talk about something else? Or I have to go. I think, yeah, it is. Keep the speaking going. Let's see. I think the first thing I can remember is the forest. Guess I'm pretty lucky considering how beautiful it is. Take all the lush vegetation. I bet there's nothing like it anywhere else in the ocean. The kelp's always a lovely sight, swaying gently in the water, and the way the light filters down, turning green and gold as it goes through the leaves. It's enough to bring all sorts of folks to the forest, and believe me, they know how to have a good time. Yep, as much as I love to relax, I can never turn down a good party, and there's no shortage of them here. Huge schools of fish in every colour you can imagine, everyone swimming and dancing and eating their fill. Speaking of which, oh, the food is to die for here in the forest. Every kind of soft, crunchy, savoury, sweet morsel you could want. Oysters, mussels, snails, crabs, and sea urchins. Yep, I eat a lot of critters around here, and not just because they're so tasty. All the little kelp devourers would eat the whole forest if I wasn't here to keep them in line. It's an important job, but so simple, relaxing, and one I love doing it. Sounds like you've got the ideal lifestyle to me. Any chance I could take over for you? Or it might be easy now, but what if things got more difficult? What would you do then? Right, guys, you've got to pick this now. So you tell me, guys, which one of those two, because I really don't know which to do. While you guys have a think, I will have a drink. It is very trippy, I must admit. It's my kind of thing. Just relaxing, easygoing, spreading good vibes and water. I'm not even sure what I'm playing. The second one, right? Okay. Depends on how difficult. I could probably work a little harder than I do now, but in the end, I'm not looking for a tough life, friend. What am I supposed to do if some kind of disaster happens in the forest? I'll probably just hide and wait for it to be over. Makes sense to me, just do what makes you happy, or this is the place you love the most. Even if it's hard or scary, don't you want to protect it? Or I don't know the answer either. Maybe we can talk about it. Talk about something else for now. What do you think? I'm thinking the second one. I keep meaning to do the shout outs as well, but I'm so not used to having my mods not here, so it's kind of hard. I'm thinking that one. Let's do it. I'm not interested in messing with the natural order or getting in anyone's way. I just want to keep on living in this world even if it's not perfect. Can we talk about something else? Fine by me. Tell me more about the kelp forest. Like I said, the kelp forest is the first thing I can remember, and I can't say enough good things about it. So much great food. I eat a lot of critters around here. It's not just because they're so tasty. All the little... And then it says the same thing. It's an important job, blah, 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 blah. Let's talk about something else. No, he doesn't give us anything else. Have you ever been out to the moss cavern? It's a dark place full of green fuzzy stuff and glowing crystals. There's this... I saw there once. It was like a big glowing pod or something, and it was taking over all the cave with these vines. And that might sound crazy, but I think I heard something inside talking to me. But not out loud, only in my head. Weird, huh? I swam away as fast as I could, of course. Anyway, I don't know if it's still around, but it keeps an eye out if you go there. Growing pains, right? Okay. See ya. Active fable and teleport to the gods' youth. Okay. So we met that one and that one. They're the illustrations we've got. Okay. Eel Kingdom, Coral Reef, Moss Cavern. Okay, let's go over to the Moss Cavern and see what he's talking about. I just love being underwater, I have to admit. Right, let's go to the Moss Cavern and see what's going on, guys. Ooh. Okay, there's 8 fish here and 3 pages, so keep your eyes peeled. Just trying to really make sure that I'm seeing everything I can. Because I don't know how well they're going to have hidden things right now. Okay. Right, okay, let's talk to these guys. Starlight, starbright, some mesmerizing. Okay, what about you? Look at the stars. We're so lucky to get to look up at them like this. Aren't they beautiful? I agree, they're very pretty. You can stay here and admire them with us if you want. Oh, there's kind of a few... Sometimes I feel like we just don't get enough credit on the bottom here. It's a lot of work supporting everyone else all day. Hey, you deserved it! Someone bumped into us pretty hard recently. It was a bad one. A bunch of us broke off. Zane, Zara, Zed. Never saw him again. So yeah, please don't do that. You didn't have to do that though. I'm just here to hang out with you while I got you. Oh, thank you, babe. Did you like our pretty lights? It's hard to ignore them, I know. Feel free to come a little closer. Oh, I didn't want that one. I want to... Oops, sorry. Oop. That one. I've never eaten before. None of us have here. Always wondered what it's like. Are you good to eat? Lots of things that come to us for our pretty lights are very tasty. Maybe you're not though. Okay. Can't see me, nothing but rock here. Talking to a rock, that's what you're doing. Oh, I love it. We can't go that way, so we've got to go back round. Done those two, so it's got to be this way now. Oh, I can hear the talking. Can you hear the talking, guys? Right, that takes us in there. Okay. What have we got here? Anything? No. Can we go back this way? Okay. Well, how are we supposed to get out then? This is totally bizarre, guys. We kind of got stuck in here. There's nothing for us to pick up around here. I can't interact with anything. Well, now what are we supposed to do? Aha! Era 2, Section 3, Pedestrian. Each mortal is now assigned a job by the Creator and works the same one until they retire or die. The new society is very industrious. Technology has advanced in leaps and bounds, but I know there are those who disagree with all this. Yeah, okay, we got one. Is there any others that we're missing? The book hasn't appeared there, has it? It's actually very hard to get it to stay in the place you want it to. No, it doesn't look like there's any others, so let's go through the door. Where are we now? Ooh. Hunger. Food empty. Must find new food. Oh, it's cute. New one, unfamiliar. New food, maybe. If you're referring to me, no, I'm not food. No, new one and food, not same. This is so cute. So do you have a name? It's a word people use when they're talking about you. This one has no such word. Name, empty. But sometimes word comes to this one while sleeping. This one likes word Lutra best. Name no longer empty. Name Lutra. New food still needed. Okay, Lutra, where do we get your food? This one eats food inside pod. But pod empty now. Uncertainty. Maybe it's time for you to hibernate, or what kind of food do you eat, or have you ever left the pod before? I'm going to ask it what kind of food it eats. Food in pod, many leaves, blue and purple. Also very favourable taste. Do you think more will go back in the pod someday, or have you tried eating anything else, or there's some ferns outside the pod that seem familiar? Not expected. This one never sees leaf food grow more. Have you tried eating anything else? This one tries pod food as food. Pod very tough. Unfavourable taste. There's some ferns outside the pod here that seem very similar. Yes, leaves outside, same inside, but risk outside very great. New one brings leaves in here. I could, but I won't always be here. You need to be able to eat on your own. But this one has fear. It's the only way. You don't want to starve, do you? Don't worry, I'll be right here. Nothing bad will happen. I will go with that one. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Can we make sure it's safe or something? Come on, little guy. Then you can go back in the pod and you're safe. No hunger. No hunger. Aren't you going to thank me? Where did you come from? Has anyone you visited you beside me? Where did you come from? This one come from pod. Right, but whereabouts before that? Before darkness, many lights. Uncertainty, maybe just sleep thoughts. Okay, has anyone visited you here beside me? Others from outside cave sometimes appear and talk. Fairy one, two that are one. Understanding these ones difficult. Words of fairy one and two that are one not familiar. But thoughts arrive now. Not that fern thoughts, new thoughts. So basically, the two that become one is the one that are always arguing, and the fairy one, I'm assuming, is the first god we met. Exhaustion follows, sleep ensues. Do you dream when you're asleep? So now you can finally thank me about the other food, or how long you've been here in this cave. Do you dream? Yes, while body sleeps, thoughts still arrive. Maybe dreams now. I don't think you're dreaming, this feels pretty real to me. Yes, not dreams now, awake, but still strange. What do you normally dream about? Some dreams show far places, not cave, not ferns, far and strange. Water ends in open place, big empty space, dark space begins. So many small lights, one big light. Maybe there are other worlds out there with creatures much like us but different. Many thoughts, different worlds, exploring, seeing big and small lights someday, hopefulness, eagerness. Dreams sometimes show others. Same body, same mind, also eat ferns, speak with those thoughts, always hunting. Some not crawling, flying through water instead. These dreams, less loneliness. I imagine it must get lonely here sometimes, or there might be others like you out there. Why not leave the cave and search them? I think I'm going to say it must get lonely here sometimes. Sometimes other appears, fairy one, two that are one, always gone so soon. Loneliness follows, but hunger greater before. Maybe loneliness greater now. Can you remember ever seeing other creatures like yourself? Only dreams show others like this one, same body, same mind, strong, wishful thoughts, but still never beyond dreams. Perhaps they're out there somewhere searching for you. Searching. Beacon, like open dream space, big light as beacon, but not possible now, much thought necessary. I think it's worth a try. Have you ever left this cave to see what else is out there? Leave cave never, ferns in cave, favourable, ferns outside cave also. Not many out there as they are in here, I guess. I haven't seen many, but if you go looking, maybe you'll find much more food somewhere else. Much risk, ferns necessary, all ends without. Why beyond if no certainty? Here, certainty. I guess I can't argue with playing it safe as long as you have what you need here. Agreement, cave most favourable, maybe stay cave together. I appreciate the offer, but I can't stay forever. I want to talk about something else. I'll give it some thought in the meantime. Yeah, I'll give it some thought. Tell me what you think of the furry one. Very fast, many words, understanding difficult. Not certain which way furry one, not exhausted always. Hunting familiar with furry one, hunts moving things, very different from hunting ferns, but still similar. Maybe similar dreams too. Could be, want to talk about something else. Tell me what you think of the two that are one. Less fast, less words than the furry one, but understanding still difficult. Danger sometimes, those two are not careful always. Confusion also, pain thoughts, pain feelings, when nothing hunts those two that are one, so why? I'm not sure either. I have to go, let's see you around. Okay, so we found one of the other gods. Right, there's our next one. I don't see any here. Ah, there. Era 2, Section 2. Peace and prosperity. War is a thing of the past now. Everyone's basic needs always met. And even minor sickness is very rare. The mortals have little privacy, however, and most trivial crimes can ruin a person's life. But they are safe. They live long, healthy lives. The Creator has brought them about the world they wish for. Okay, so we found 2 pages here. We've still got 1 more page to find from what I can tell. Was in there, right? Okay. How you guys doing anyway? Are you enjoying this, or do you want me to change to the long dark? You guys tell me. Always trust your nose. If they smell good, get to know them better, and they smell funny, well, I'll leave that up to you. Ah, it's you again. Thank you for visiting. You harmonize well with us. Right. Okay, we've got another one over here. I'm enjoying this one. Oh, good. It's cute, isn't it? Once in a while I have a dream about turtles. They're all grazing in a field of seagrass, looking so very peaceful. I feel like it's something I've seen somewhere, but I can't place it. Keep an eye out. See you around. Dude, just swim through there. There's a party for you. There's a party out there I might like. They say it never ends, just keeps going and going. That's impossible, right? Ever been to the Kelp Forest? I bet you'll like it there. Nope, never been. So the Kelp Forest's a hotspot, huh? It's hip, it's happening. Totally. For parties in the ocean, it can't be beat. Right on, this must be the place my friends were talking about. I'm gonna go check it out. Thanks for the tip. Have fun. So that's hopefully a good thing that we've done. Right? Right, we've done the Moss Cavern. We're going to go back and talk to the eel now. Hopefully he'll have something to say to us. That we're doing the right thing or something. Let's see if anything's changed, because we've talked to some of them. Not on that one. Or that one. That one. That one. Okay. Hey, dude. So you've been to the library, yeah? I can sense the pages you found there. Believe it or not, those things carry a lot of power. You'll even find a couple of uses for them if you bring them to the right folks. Okay, so we have to give them to people. And one of those folks happens to be me. Interesting, go on. Right, so here's my offer. Give me at least 10 pages and I'll use them to their power to make you something. We'll call it the crown. It's not actually a crown, but that's okay. Really, it's more like a little ball of potential. When your journey here is over, you can give the crown to whichever god you want. That god will then be more likely to become the creator. Won't guarantee anything, but it'll tilt the odds in their favour a bit. You can bring me more than 10 pages too. The more we use, the stronger effect it'll be. Anyways, give it some thought, buddy. No need to decide right away. Oh, and as for the other uses of the pages, I'll let you learn about those for yourself. Typical. Right, okay, let's talk about the crown. No, okay. Let's just go in the same one. I want to ask you about the other gods. I want to know how much one of the gods likes me. Okay, which one? Amar. That's the ferret-looking one. Seems like you're just fine from what I can tell. You could be closer though, there's room for improvement. Right. Let's try the other one. Lutra. Quite a bit. I'm not sure it even gets what friendship is, but it seems like whatever you've got going on is Lutra's equivalent. I want to know what one of the gods is thinking. Amar's way of thinking. Well, I'd say Amar is mostly thinking about how to have the most fun these days. They want everyone to get along and have a good time, but I think they're more likely to just go with the flow rather than go out their way for someone. Right, let's ask about Lutra. Let's not kid ourselves. Lutra spends a lot of time thinking about food, which is understandable when he's so hungry. But other creatures are going to start suffering if Lutra can't find a way to rein itself in. Maybe that's just the way nature works, though. Survival of the fittest and all that. Right. Okay, cool. I pressed the wrong button, so now we have to do this again. Right, okay. So, let's carry on our journey. Okay. Wait a minute, Ozzy, why did you raid the channel? What happened to your stream, dude? Ozzy, thank you for the raid, dude, but what happened to your stream? I thought you were gonna stream to, dude. Yeah, we know that. Are you going to the other one? When I'm out, it's not easy. It's not easy, Vinny. It's not easy. I'm done with it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Are you going to be on the other one, like now? Or are you just not doing any more for this morning for you? Okay. What's this one? That's the coral reef. We haven't been to the coral reef yet, have we? Go to the coral reef. Right, okay, I'll tab you up, dude. Right, let's travel to the coral reef. Okay, it's cute. Oh my god, it's got turtles. That makes me happy. Okay, can we talk to the turtles? Please let me talk to the turtles. Alright, got that there. Kelp Forest is that way. Let's go over here. Oh. So handsome and just such a good dancer. I could do this forever. Alright, we've got dancers. 6 hours to the pre-dawn dance and I still wish it would never end. Okay. Is it a starfish? It's a crab. Up here, I'm so connected to everything. Whoa, everyone else's experiences are as real as my own. Okay, dude. another one there. Where are you? Are you inside something? Yeah. You can hear the talking again. It's a blowfish! Lord Poison, I wrote a song. Maybe you'd like to hear it? Sure. Kind of shy about it, so I promise you won't tease me. It goes like this. These ashen remains into the distance fade. A pall of long-lost memories. Though bones may break and the sea may quake, my fury never wavers. Very cool. That's it. It's kind of personal, so I'd rather leave it open to interpretation. Thanks for listening. Okay, dude, that was pretty good. Oh, hello. Gotta get in there. There we go. Right, okay, where is it? Oh, what was that? I think I saw something blip. No, maybe I didn't. That was weird. I really thought I saw something blip. This one's on the floor. Era 3, Section 1. Right. As I walk among the people, I see protests and riots like we've never witnessed. The mortals are sharply divided. Those who support the Creator's laws think the world will descend into chaos without them. Those who are oppressed believe their rights and freedoms are being ground away and things will only get worse. The Creator watches all this in silent deliberation. It's not very good, is it? Not very good, Creator. Okay, let's go back out. Thanks for the lurk, Ozzy. Right, okay, so we've got that one. Is there anything else here for us? I don't want to miss anything, you know? They're all pouring into that. Let's go following this, I guess. Oh, we got the two people here. Who are you? You can't get past our barrier, so get lost. Yeah, go away. We told you to leave. Why are you still here? What's up with the barrier? It's okay, I'm not here to hurt you. Or I don't know who I am. I thought you might be able to help me find some answers. I'm gonna go with that one. What's that supposed to mean? What kind of answer? What kind of answers? I don't know why you thought we'd have any. We're not even from around here. I'm not from this place either. I know how it feels. You think you know how we feel, huh? Well, it's something we have in common, I guess. That's kind of cool, right? Yeah, maybe. Alright, so how do we know we can trust you? We've never seen you around here before, so we just want to make sure. I'm not going to harm you, you have my word. I'm at your mercy here. You two clearly are way stronger than me, or just want to be friends and get to know you. I'm going to say you're clearly stronger than me. I mean, that's probably true. If I were you, I'd be scared of us too. And I guess you thought that you could break our barrier, you would have tried already. Okay, maybe you're not so bad. I guess we were wrong. Still, one false move and you're going to be sorry. Right, so I'm Ketri, and I'm Esty. You can come closer if you want. Let's go a bit closer and talk to them. Oh, this is the coral reef, by the way. It's our home, or well, the closest thing we got to one. I like it, it's a nice place. So are you both just living here alone here? What one do you reckon, guys? You pick. Number 1 or number 2? So yeah, we got I like it, it's a nice place, or so are you both just living alone here? I'm thinking if we say, are you both just living alone here, maybe they might take it offensively because they're twins, or I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Tell me what to do. Grandma Chachi, I can see you lurking in the shadows. Tomorrow I am sending you your code for the game you won, by the way. Just so you know, okay? I haven't forgotten. Number 1, right, okay. Didn't like it's a nice place. Thanks, most of the time it's just us here. Do you know Amar from the Kelp Forest? They played games with us once, but they didn't play fair. They were a dirty cheater. Breaking all the rules and making up new ones so they could win. Stuff like that. Why not try breaking the rules too? Or maybe you could ask Amar to not do that again. I'm going to go with what I would actually say is talk to him, basically. Good idea. Let's try that. I bet Amar will understand. I don't know how much it'll help, but we might as well give it a shot next time. Is there ever going to be a next time? I really wish Amar would play with us again. Right, okay, so maybe we can go and see Amar and talk to him. Anyway, where'd you come from, huh? It's been forever since we saw anyone new here. Come on, tell us. I don't know, I woke up in a cavern not long ago. That's my earliest memory. Seriously? So you mean you just forgot everything before that? Yeah, weird, I've never heard of that. Maybe something will happen will make you remember it. Sometimes stuff comes back to me from when I was little, even when I don't expect it. Or in dreams too. I've had dreams where I can't remember if they happened for real or not. Okay, so we've got, oh, what kind of dreams? Or, I know the feeling, how about you two? Have you always lived here in the reef? Which one, guys? Number 1 or number 2? Which one? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Someone will pick for me because I'm terrible. Because the thing is, oh, what kind of dreams? Because they're kind of argumentative, what if they feel that that is prying too much? But then the second one, what if they want us to talk about dreams and we've kind of just pushed it off, you know? So which one do you think, guys? 1, okay. Just dreams about things that used to be for us. It's hard to remember any of them in particular. So you haven't always lived in the coral reef then, where were you before? Or is there anyone here to look out for you? I'm going to say number 1. We used to live in another place, the palace. It was really nice there. Why don't you live there anymore? Did you run away? Or how long has it been since then? I'm going to go how long has it been since then, because I don't want to push it too much. Don't know, a really long time. Sometimes it feels like we've just been here in the ocean forever. We got kicked out. Sorry I asked, we don't have to talk about it. What about your parents? Wasn't anyone looking out for you? Oh, no, that wasn't a good one. We've done just fine without them all this time. It's okay, SD. That's just the past now. You don't have to think about it if you don't want to. Sorry I asked, I had no idea. Don't worry about it. I don't think we want to talk about it now, though. That's fine with me. Let's talk about something else now. Like what? What happened to you at the palace? Why did you end up leaving? Have you seen that big pod in the moss cavern? I want to ask you about someone. I'm going to say about the pod. We know that thing. It's weird the way it talks to you in your head. We just used to check up on it to see if anything would happen to it, but it never did. When I went there, I found a little bug called Lutra was living inside it. No way, we never saw that. I wonder why it never showed up for us. You think it would still be there if we went? Maybe so. You two should go check it out sometime. Okay. Maybe we can play some games with it or something. Yeah, good idea. This is going to be great. Have fun. Want to talk to something about something else. Right. I want to ask you about someone. Tell me how you feel about Amar, because we know already that they don't know Lutra yet. Amar's great. They're one of the only ones who will play with us. They're nice. They always know great jokes and could bring us good food sometimes. They're a cheater, though. They can never trust them to stick to the rules. I'd like it better if they played instead of cheated instead of not playing with us at all, though. Right, let's see what else. We're looking forward to seeing it. Can't wait to see what it says. I wanted to tell us what the weirdest thing it ever ate was. That would be cool. What else can we talk about? I don't think we should ask them more about the palace. What do you guys think? Because I think that's going to maybe diminish our friendship with them, and we've got to kind of stay them all stable right now until we really know what we're doing. Because I still don't really know what I'm doing. What do you reckon, Morgana? Do we risk it or not? I mean, we could go and see our Moray eel friend and ask them how they feel about us, and then maybe see what we think. I think we'll do that. Let's go. Right, let's go and talk to... go to the kelp forest. And talk to Amar and see if we can make them friends again. Hey, we've got another pages part here. Okay, where is it? There. Era 3, Section 3. Apprehension. Fear has become commonplace among the mortals. Even the most loyal of them sometimes worry they will be spirited away for minor infraction. I've asked the Creator whether this is a good and healthy way to live. Their response is always, this is the only way. Okay. Just want to check around a little bit. Right, that has definitely been seen. We went into that one. Right, okay. So, let's go back to the kelp forest and see if we can make them be friends again. We gotta give it a go. We haven't found any pages in here either, so we need to keep an eye out for that. I see something over there. Let's go to that first. And then we'll go and talk to him. It, they, whatever it is. We'll go and talk to Amar after we've been here. Happy to speak with the life of the party again, I hope. As always. Okay, so they don't really say anything else, so that's good to know. This place, it's even better than I hoped. So many colours, sounds, interesting folks. It's a feast for the senses, you know? So they're happy here, so that's really good. Just scanning around to see if we can see anything else. Alright, let's go see him. I'm going to call it a him. I think it's because all my ferrets are male, and I think of this one as one of my ferrets. Hi again, how's it going? So I found this weird pod and a little lava called Lutra crawled out. I heard Ketri and SD say they wish they'd play with them again. Would you be up for visiting them sometime? Okay, let's do this one first. Whoa, that's not what I thought would have expected. So that voice I heard when I was there was the bug. Did it talk to you and stuff? Yep, it was like a voice in my head, just like you said. So I'm not crazy. Very interesting. So a lava is supposed to grow up into something else eventually, isn't it? That means it's probably going to need plenty of food, I bet. It seems to perk up a bit after I led it to some ferns and spoke with it for a while. I can relate. I wonder if maybe it feeds on words the same way it feeds on those ferns. It told me about these amazing dreams it had, but it's too hungry to make them a reality. Or it told me it wishes it could see what's beyond the moss cave, but it's too hungry to leave its home. Or it told me it yearns to find more creatures like itself, but it's too hungry to go looking for them. So which one do we go for, guys? 1, 2, or 3? Come on, you guys pick for me. 1, 2, or 3. Either about the moss cavern, beyond the moss cavern, the dreams, or about finding other creatures. Number 3, right, okay. I had no idea I was thinking about things like that. All right, I got an idea. Have you seen those big vine flower-like things over here, right? I call them Tangleheart. It's been around for as long as I can remember. At some point, I found a seed pod next to it. I never knew what to do with it, but now it's got me thinking. If you planted it in the moss cavern, maybe it would grow into a plant that could feed Lutra. Hopefully it ends up helping. Yeah, anytime, friend. I gotta say, I'm interested where things are headed with that little guy. Let me know how it goes. Will do. You want to talk about something else? Yes, sure thing. Right. I heard Ketri and SD say they wish you'd play with them again. Would you be up for visiting them sometime? Well, I mean, look. The twins and I had fun in the past. They like games, they laugh at my jokes, and it's not like they're whiny or anything. But they're kind of a lot to handle, you know? Ketri's always brooding, and SD has a nasty habit of exploding over things that don't really matter. I've had enough of all that, friend. Sorry, I just can't do it. Right, so we've got... I see where you're coming from, but don't you think they need a friend? Or just spend a little time with them. That's not so hard, right? So you pick which one. I've seen the big viney flower thing. I've even got one that some seeds to pot. You're going so fast, I don't think you are really reading all the choices before making one. Actually, I am reading them all. I just read and talk really fast, that's the thing. So, 1 or 2. So we've got the first one is basically saying they need a friend. The second one is just spend some more time with them. Yeah, seriously, I do. It's just a thing I do. I've always been constantly told, slow down, and I can't. So, number 1 or number 2, guys? Oh, and on Saturday, don't forget, we've got community games, so I hope everyone will be there. We're going to be doing some drawful and stuff like that. Mostly drawful. Number 1, right, okay. Yeah, you're right, they do. To be honest, I never felt like I've been able to help them much, but I guess it doesn't mean that I shouldn't give them up. Okay, I'll invite them here to the kelp forest and see how it goes. I think they'd like the place. Sounds good. I think the twins should see more of the world outside their home, or I think you should go see them in the coral reef. You don't get out enough, buddy. So, which one? What's the community game? Okay, so basically on the weekends, I play with my viewers, so I do like Jackbox games and that kind of thing. So everyone can join from their phone. Go with number 1. That makes sense. I'll go pay them a visit soon and escort them back here then. And thanks for mentioning the twins missed me. I don't think I'd ever felt like that doing this otherwise. Excellent. Right, okay. No, we know about that. Okay. Right. Let's go find some other bits and pieces around here. We've also got that seed, so we can go back to the cavern and plant that. We got anything around here? No. What on earth have you got there? Whoa! It was holding one, guys. It was holding one. That was pretty cool. We had to chase the dolphin for it. Bloody dolphins. Right, okay. Just got to find out where it is now. There it is. Era 4, Section 2. The mortals aren't allowed ownership of their ideas anymore. All the new inventions and processes are to be developed by the creator and their close associates only. I know people who wish to fight for this, but they're too scared. The consequences would be too severe. I can't blame them. That's not very good. Let's go through the door and carry on. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. What is that? I know we can't go through it, but it would have been nice to have some information there. Okay, come on. I think we're going to have to keep coming back and forth. Like, that one wasn't there before. That place to go to the library. So I think we're going to have to do things, come back, and then it'll open up another area for us or another part of the library. I'm assuming anyway. And I know what they say about assumptions. Alright, let's go and see what we can do with this seed in the moss cavern. Just looks like we should be able to do something there. We can't go up, can we? No, it just hits the roof. Okay. You have to try. Right, okay. Familiar one speaks thoughts together again. The fairy one gave me a seed that will grow into something you can nibble on. Let's plant it. Or have the two that are one come to see you lately. Tell me what you think of the fairy one. Tell me what you think of the two that are one. Right, so we're going to go with the first one and just kind of work down. Have some for later, but new plant better taste, and hunger returns now. Much more ferns not enough. Hunger worse without new plant. Why must still eat ferns? I see. If the only the new plant can satisfy your hunger, eat as much as you need. Or I know it's hard, but if you say some of the future, you'll have more later. I'm gonna go for definitely the one that is more later. Not favourable. Oh, I'm sorry, dude, but you need to have some. Are you okay? Oh, dude, don't stop talking to us. Oh, he doesn't like us now. Oh, no. He won't talk to us about anything else, guys. I feel really bad. Oh. Look, I get it, God. Look, rocks are great listeners. But can you scrounge? I'm trying to blend in here. So where is our other stuff? Oh, I feel really awful now that we told him off. But I was hoping that we might be able to convince him to, you know, chill out a bit. I don't know. Yeah, let's go out of here. Let's go to Eel Kingdom and see what the hell that we've done with that. Looking to chat for a bit. Let's talk about the crown. I want to ask you about the gods. Which one? How much does Amali like me? Seems like you're just fine. Right, okay. Still room for improvement. Oh, Lutra, come on. Quite a bit. So, it seems about the same. Okay. What about the twins? Just fine, but there's improvement. Right, okay. Twins' way of thinking. Ketri and SD have always been prickly. Wouldn't say that's changed. They don't really trust anyone, and sometimes they seem downright hostile. They've been through a lot, some difficult stuff. I think it's just their way of protecting themselves. And honestly, it's worked out pretty well so far. Okay, I don't think we need anything else. Right, okay. Right, okay. The talking happens here, but I can't interact with anything here. Oh, there. Yay! Right, okay. Where's the note that we need? There it is. Era 1, Section 3, Turning Point. The Creator and I watch the mortals wage war. Their technology is advanced enough now that a large-scale conflict could destroy the world. When they govern themselves, this is the result, the Creator says. It's time to intervene. Okay. Gonna have to go as I keep falling asleep. No worries, Morgana. Thank you for being with us. Take it easy. I hope you sleep well. There's another one here. We'll just get that. Okay, where is it? There. Era 1, Section 2, Mortal Concerns. A civilization is growing around us. The Creator comes to me for advice. Which is more valuable to the mortals, the freedom to do as they please, or the peace of mind in knowing they are protected? I respond with my own question. Does providing one mean you can't offer the other? It's quite true. Okay, so we're missing Era 2, Section 1. Next. The game is so peaceful. It really is, isn't it? Night night, Morgana. Sleep well. Love you. Okay, anything else around here that we haven't already done? Because I don't want to miss anything. Can we go through there? That looks interesting. Let's go through here. Can we go through here? It looks like we should be able to. Is this where we woke up though? I think this might be where we woke up, but I kind of want to check that again anyway. This is the hall that he gave us, isn't it? It looks like we should be able to interact with it, don't you think? The way it just like sort of glows. Oh, they all have a glowy bit. Okay. I'm staying here. Thank you, Vinny. What else have we got here then? Okay. Just feels like there should be something else hiding around here, you know? But nothing so far. So we can't go up that way. Anything around here? No. So we got to go backwards anyway. Right, okay. Let's go back and see the twins. Where have I put my vape? There it is. Right, let's see if anything different is going on with them. Have you two had a chance to play with Amar again lately? Amar told me they'll be coming by to visit you soon. Amar says they'll come and see us, but they never do. They don't really care. Amar's a jerk. You never know if they mean what they're saying or if they're just telling you what they think you want to hear. Let me talk to Amar and see what his side of the story is. It doesn't work anymore. We tried everything, but maybe there's something you could think of that we didn't. Good luck, friend. I think you're going to need it. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let's go and see Amar again and say, what the hell, dude? See what happens. Right, okay. Amar, why haven't you gone and played with them? How's it going? Lucha really seemed to like the seed. Well, that's surprising. I didn't seem to expect it to grow so far. It's enjoying it. Everything's going well so far. I also told it not to eat the whole thing and it didn't like that. I think it's still hungry, but it won't talk to me anymore. That worries me a bit. Hard to say whether it really has to have the new tangle heart or is just being sulky. Maybe I could talk to it, see if I can explain it needs to go easy on the new tangle heart. You think that might help? It's worth a shot. Maybe you'll find a way to get a point across. Glad you agree. It's a good idea, friend. I'll pay Lutra a visit as soon as I get the chance. I think we can work this out. Right, let's go and say the twins told me I haven't visited them yet. I mean, they're not wrong. You know how it goes, friend. You put something off because it makes you nervous, and then it just never happens. I know what you mean, but the twins are counting on you to be there. You see, the thing is, oh fine, I guess you're right again. Now that they know it's not just cool to leave them hanging like this. Okay, alright, I'm going. For real this time, I promise. Right, okay. If it's just sulking to make a point, it's no good for it to stop eating if it's still hungry. I just hope everything turns out okay. Right, we have to go now. Right, okay, let's go and see... we'll go see Lucha now. Come on, don't be sulky still. Hey! Has the furry one come to visit you again lately? Yes, Fairy One arrived just before. Fairy One's words gave One's new thoughts. Words were of futures. First, future. This one eats plant with better taste fast, gains much energy. But then new plant gone, never arrives again, too much eaten. Second future, this one eats new plant slowly, less energy for now. But better taste plant remains, less eaten. This one wants second future. Harder, growing will be slower, but future will be better. Hey! We did the right thing. Thoughts? I think the fairy one did a good job helping you pick the best future. Agreement. Happiness, but This one still worries. Ferns alone, enough. Maybe this one searches for other new plants outside cave. Maybe something is found that familiar one could not find. I think if you're ready, give it a try. Just be careful. Many words. This one will think more. Hey! Fable complete. Growing pains. So we did the first chapter. Woohoo! Alright, want to talk about something else? Have the two that are one come by to see you lately? Yes, two that are one arrived recently. Understanding of those ones still difficult. Shared words more with each other than with this one. Two that are one did not have much happiness. Large rock also fell onto this one. Two that are one not careful. Oh, but not concerned. Rocks do not pain this one much. Sorry to hear, but I hope it goes better next time. Want to talk about something else, right? Tell me what you think of the furry one. Furry one showed this one's futures with words only. This one thinks in new ways because of furry one. Fondness, happiness. So it likes the furry one. Okay. Tell me what you think of the two that are one. Last appearance of the two that are one, not favourable. This one, some fearfulness now, with two that are one. Not much happiness, not much carefulness. Okay, so we need to keep the two away from her. Right, okay. Well, at least it's happier with us now. Right, okay. We'll go and thank the furry one, as it calls it. Oh no, we're at the twins. Let's go see if the twins say anything new. Right, yeah, we went to see it like you told us, but it was pretty boring. We tried to talk about it, cool stuff we see in the ocean, but it seemed just really distracted. It couldn't play any games with us either. I don't think it even gets what a game is. One kind of funny thing though is that a big rock accidentally fell on Lutra, but it has a hard shell, so the rock bounced off like it was hitting another rock. Well, I thought our new friend would want to hear about that. You didn't have to talk about that part, brother. Everything just turned out just fine. That's all that matters, okay? Sounds like no one got hurt, but be careful, alright? We will, promise. Good, let's talk about something else. Did Amar come by yet? Yes, finally, and it was awesome! Amar took us out to the kelp forest, which we'd never been to before. It was totally crazy, like more fish than anywhere else, and all the huge leaves. Amar wanted us to do a race through the forest. That sounded fun, so we said yes. But they didn't even go the same way as us. They did the shortcut before to the finish line and went that way instead. That's cheating. We should all go the same way in a race, see who's fastest. So for the next race, we told Amar only to go the same way as us and not use any tricks. And it actually worked, believe it or not. Amar didn't do anything unfair just to win, like all the other times. We still lost though. Amar's too fast. Anyway, it was a lot more fun than last time. I guess Amar's not much of a jerk as we thought. And since you were the one who told them to come play with us, thanks, I guess. I'm glad we met you, new friend. I'm glad that you had a good time. Right, go ahead and talk about something else. Tell me how you feel about Lutra. Don't know, we gave it another chance, but it's just not fun. Can't play games or talk about any stuff with Amar. I think it's kind of sick of it now. Let us know if anything does really cool. Right, let's ask what they think of Amar now. We love playing with Amar, especially when they're not being a cheater. Yeah, now they actually follow the rules. The games are way more fun. It really did work. I kind of want to win for once though. Maybe someday. Right, anything else? Let's ask them about the palace. We don't want to talk about it. It just brings back bad memories. Okay. Right. Now we are going to actually go and see the furry one. Where is he? Am I just being blind? Probably. Oh, he's over here. Oh, he's at the door now. Over here. Good timing. I wanted to show you something. See that big door behind me? The one who built it does a lot of experiments in the ocean, and that's when she's away from her lab in the mid-seas. She keeps this door here locked down. But now it's unlocked, which means you should be able to head through and see what's there. Me, I prefer it here where the water's warmer and brighter. But I know you like to travel and see new things, so you'll probably love it. Just wanted to let you know, take it easy. Cool, thank you. Let's go, guys, let's go. Mid-seas. You really do have to look absolutely everywhere. No bad memories, exactly. Let's go and travel to the mid-seas, guys. Ooh, look. 4 fish here, but no pages to look out for, okay? So I'm just having some water, guys. Right. Got lots to look at. So we'll start with this one since it's closest. Oh my god, it's a whale, guys. Let's go talk to the whale. Oh, hello, darling. I can see you. Okay. If you'd like to talk, please address the loudspeaker near the main entrance. But I want to talk to the whale. Hey, I want to talk to you. I do not remember you, yet you have been here before. Somewhere within you, you already know this. Okay. One there, one there. Anything down here? There's one here. Let's go here. Woo! We overshot. Shark! I love sharks. Hello. Can I help you? Just wanted to say hi. Well, thank you. See, I'm not used to talking to anyone. Areas tend to clear out whenever I'm around. Everyone gets nervous, but all I'm doing is exploring. I'm just curious. Love it. Right, okay. Now we'll go over to this one. So that's the loudspeaker. Okay. Where's the other one that we haven't been to? Over here. Woo! Ah, those glowing, flowing patterns. Oh, we got an achievement. Diplomat. Meet 25 NPCs. Mesmerizing, huh? You ever tried getting closer? No, I keep my distance. I've heard weird stories about what goes on over there. Right, okay. So our last one is that way. No, we've got a few more down here too. Right, okay. Let's go and see what this one is. Oh my god, it's a nudie branch! They're awesome. I do a lot of my best thinking out here, far away from everyone else. It's fun, go ahead, let your mind wander. I can understand that, I can dig it. Right, so we know that is the loudspeaker. So what's this? It looks like it's inside, so I think we're going to have to talk to them first. Right, let's go over to the loudspeaker. Now then, any particular reason you're loitering outside my lab? It caught my attention. I haven't seen anything else like this in the ocean, or I'm a bit lost actually. I was hoping to find some answers here. I'm going to go with the answers. If it's information you want, you might be in luck. I built this station to help me study the ocean. If you're interested in my findings, perhaps we can talk. I'm up for that. Alright then, you'll need to let me scan you beforehand though, safety protocol. That okay with you? Makes sense, let's do it. Very good. I'm going to open the first door. Just step in once you're ready. Okay. Perfect. Now stay right there. You won't be able to move during the procedure, but don't worry, it only takes a few seconds. All right, and that teleporter you're carrying is one of my old prototypes. Well, no worries, feel free to keep it. The version I'm using now is much better. Anyway, the scan results are looking good. Congratulations, you're not an obvious threat. I'll open the second door for you now. Just follow the tunnel straight ahead. Okay, can we have a look around first? I kind of want to see what's around here. Okay, so it's pretty though. Look at this, guys. This is pretty cool. At last we meet face to face. Please have a look around. There's lots to see here. Right, cool. Thank you. Not sure we should do that. Okay, that was a bit weird that that's one thing we can actually do. So that's like a portable scanner. I think that's just going to go back and forth. I don't know if we're supposed to be pressing any of these or if it's just like fluff. But I like pressing it all. Ooh, definitely got physics in here. Well, I think we pressed everything. Let's go back and talk to them. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Can we go over here? Goodness, I haven't even introduced myself yet. Okay, that was a bit strange. That was a bit strange. I'm Alethea, and this is my humble workspace. And you are... I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe you can tell me, did the scans give you any clues? Well then, is that some kind of joke? For your information, I only collected the data to assess your potential threat. The scanner analyzes your physical composition. You can't read my answer, don't worry, your secrets are safe. Wait, are you serious? You really have no idea who you are? Pretty much, I've only got a few leads by still piecing it together, or it's true, no idea if I'll ever know either. I'm going to say the leads. I would try to imagine that would be what would be like. The station I built, the work I do here, these things anchor me and remind me who I am. Without them, I'm not sure what I would do. So this must be what you meant about seeking answers, right? You want the answer to the question of who you are and where you came from. That's what I'm looking for most of all, yes. Or I'm more concerned with what's going on in the world and what it all means. I'm going to go with the world because she's much more of a scientist, and I think she'd appreciate that. You don't say. As it happens, I've been trying to unravel the mysteries of our world for a long time. I'm doing some research now that might interest you, in fact. Feel free to ask me about anything. Tell me about your research. I'd be glad to. Not long ago, my instruments picked up some energy signals I didn't recognize. These signals were coming from the deep ocean, hundreds of fathoms below the lab. Shortly afterwards, a cloud of strange organic debris appeared in the mid-seas water. I took some samples of the debris right away. I've been eager to study these samples and see whether they're connected to the signals somehow, but sadly, I've been too swamped lately. If you're short on time for this project, maybe I can help. Nonsense, we only just met. I can't put you out like that. Although, do you know Amar by any chance, or the twins, Ketri and Esti? Yeah, I know all three of them. Good, I've done various kindnesses for them in the past, and they all owe me favours. They were supposed to help me around the lab, but none of them have bothered to show up yet. At any rate, I could use an assistant on my current project, so perhaps you could speak to one of them for me. Doesn't matter who, it's a very simple task. It is something that I can trust you with? Sure, no problem. Very much appreciate it. Once you're able to convince someone, send them directly here. They'll know where to find me. Sounds good. Right. Have you seen that big pod in the moss cave? Yes, I've seen the strange pod. It's a fascinating thing. It seems alive, doesn't it? I'd like to examine it further, but I've been reluctant to disturb it. I found a person in it. Really? That sounds remarkable. Would you say it seems safe to go there now? Could I take a few samples in that area of the caves without worrying? Lutra seems totally harmless to me. You'll be fine. Excellent. I'm going to make a few preparations and then I'll be off. Thanks for the information. No problem. Let's talk about something else. Certainly. Tell me about the glowing sheet floating above the station. Ah, yes. That is my solar sail. Have you ever wondered what it provides the station with the power? The answer is the sun. The sail is made of a flexible material covered in solar cells. The top of the sail has a negative charge, while the bottom has a positive charge. When sunlight hits the sail, the resulting reaction creates a flow of electricity between the two layers. Then all I have to do is tap it into the flow of the power and to power everything. Voila! I see! Might consider, how does it all work in the mid-seas where there is no natural sunlight? Would you like to know? Sure, tell me more. Believe it or not, this station can move. I can raise it to the water's surface and submerge it as necessary. I kind of assumed that from it being a sail. At the surface, it is easy to capture lots of sunlight, but then the deeper you go, the darker it gets. So I experimented with many different sail materials to harness solar energy more efficiently. But it wasn't enough. I also had to develop high-capacity batteries to store the power I generate at the surface where the sunlight is plentiful. Come to think of it, my station is a bit like a whale. I can dive to impressive depths, but has to recharge to the surface to periodically recharge. That's amazing. Thanks for telling me about that. Tell me... I am tired. I'm only going to be going for about another 10 minutes and then I'm finishing the stream. Tell me about the huge telescope underneath this room. The telescope, it's got a way of catching the eye, doesn't it? As you may have noticed, the bottom of the lab has a metal housing keeping the telescope safe. There is a switch down there you can use to open or close it. Give it a try sometime. As for its purpose, I built the telescope to see faraway things above the surface more clearly. But I wanted to try scanning the seafloor with it as well. It's hard to travel too deep because of the water pressure. Much safer to view it from all the way from here. But how do you see what's on the seafloor when it's so dark down there? Exactly, that's the problem I had to solve. Of course, you can't see at all without light. But I was curious whether anything on the seafloor might be giving off just a tiny bit less than my eyes would see, even with magnification. So I outfitted the telescope with a system to pick up light, convert it to electricity, then amplify it before turning it back into an image. And that did the trick. There is something down in the depths that projects halos of light. They're very faint, but they are there. I have no idea what the source is, still looking into that. Sounds mysterious, good luck. I'll keep at it. Shall we discuss something else then? Okay, how did you build this place? Believe me, it's been an arduous process. The final result is impressive though, isn't it? I even impress myself sometimes. But the station wasn't always as it is now. It is in constant, never-ending state of refinement. And the most important tool of all is my fabricator. You may have seen it already. It's the golden structure built onto the rock above the water's surface. It's what allows me to manufacture my creations with such precision, including the lab itself. How does the fabricator work? It can't just make something from nothing. You're on the right track. Here's how it works. The fabricator requires source materials. When I'm on expeditions in the ocean, I'm always looking for new things to feed it. Organics, rocks, metals, it can break down just about anything and reconstitute it. I also provide it with schematics so it knows how to build what I have in mind. Then I just fit the parts together and make sure that it all works as intended. Sometimes they don't. No catastrophic fails yet, thankfully. That's incredible. I've never heard anything like it. Or how did you even create something like that? I'm going to say, how did you even create it? I fear we'd be here far too long if I got into the nitty-gritty on that. Suffice to say, it was one of the greatest breakthroughs. Shall we discuss something else? Right. We'll talk later then. Farewell. Right, okay, so we have them on our side as well. So we've got one more to find. We're going to go back here and see what he says. Right. Hey, how goes it? Looking for a chat for a bit? I had a strange vision. It looked like one of the gods appearing among the stars. You've always gotten those. They seem to hint at which god's going to be the next creator. Which one did you see this time? It was Lutra, I think. Alright, that's exciting. The larvae's understanding of things isn't quite the same as ours. Maybe the world it creates will be a bit tough to wrap our heads around. But hey, it's still early in the game. Someone else might pull ahead. Right. Which god likes me the most? Let's try. Let's see if the twins like us more. Quite a bit. It's tough to get through to them sometimes, but you're doing a good job of it so far. Yes. Thanks for the lurk, Ozzy! Right, okay, let's have a look at how Lutra is with us. Right, okay, so they like us. What about Alithia? Seems like you're just fine, so there's room for improvement there. What about Amar? Do they like us more? No, we still need to improve on those two. Okay. Okay, and let's ask how Alithia's way of thinking. Alethea is very dedicated to her research, right? And that's putting it lightly. Sometimes it's hard to point to the point where I wonder if she's really thinking about the long-term effects of her studies. I get it. She just wants to find answers more than anyone else in the ocean, probably. That's admirable, but there's also such a thing as taking your work too far. Anything else you want to talk about? Right, okay. We're all good. Okay, still thinking it over. Right. Now we're going to go and see Lutra. We're going to go and see Lutra because I like Lutra. Oh, they're here doing. This place is incredible doing research. The life forms here are nothing like anything else in the ocean. I can't wait to study these samples back at the lab. Alright, so they're happy. Where's Lutra? Lutra, where are you? Lutra? Okay, where is Lutra gone? I can't see Lutra. This is weird. Oh, they're inside, are they? Can we go inside to talk to them? Lutra, we want to talk to you. Okay, we can't talk to Lutra right now, which is a bit odd, but okay. Hey Ben, how are you? I'm glad you're feeling better, dude. So how goes it, Benny? Why have they all moved around? Can you see where they are? Ah. Hey new friend, this is one of our favourite hiding spots. Usually no one can find us here. Did you want to talk about something? Do you remember Alethea? She's looking for someone to help around the lab. Yeah, we know her. We've been to her lab a couple of times. Guess she's doing some new experiments, huh? Yep, I thought you two would be good candidates to help her out. Why us? This isn't the kind of thing we're normally into. Alethea asked of you two by name. Actually, I was impressed. That's cool. So what does she want us to do? She wants you to help her analyse some samples of materials she's found. Doesn't sound like fun to me. It's going to be a bunch of boring stuff Alethea doesn't want to do herself, isn't it? Think about all the fun equipment in the lab you'll get to learn about. Yeah, that's true. She didn't want us to touch anything before, but if we're going to help her out with an experiment, she has to let us. Yeah, good point. There's a thing in there that makes stuff get hot real fast. Maybe we get to use that one. We'll go see what Alethea wants at the lab sometime soon. Sounds good. Right, okay. We need to go back to that place we just found them in because we had a thing there. Yeah, a thing. I know what I'm talking about, even if no one else does. I can't hear the voices though, which is really annoying. So that's there. Where did I hear the voices? Sounds terrible saying I heard voices, doesn't it? Kelp forest. So what's going on anyway, Benny? What's new with you? What are you up to? Tell me everything, dude. Why can't I find that area again? There it is. Right, okay, let's find our little bit. There it is, on the floor that it is. Era 3, Section 2, the missing ones. Those who oppose the new laws begin to vanish. quietly and without explanation. The immortals understand that resisting the Creator will get them permanently separated from the rest of society. According to the Creator, it's for everyone's protection. The world will be safer that way. Okay, oh, thank you for the hug. I can still hear talking, you know, that thing. And I'm not sure whereabouts it is. Oh, there. Okay, let's go get it. Right, where's our page now? There. Oh, down a bit. There. No, up a bit. There. Era 4, Section 1. TikTok. Oh, I can't pronounce that now. My brain's gone bleh. No. Everyone's being watched now. The Creator's eyes are everywhere. Technological marvels around allow the mortals to visit stunningly realistic virtual worlds. But the Creator is tracking their behavior even in these simulated spaces. There's no escape from surveillance. Doesn't sound so good. Right, where's our friend? There he is. How's it going? Just making the rounds, keeping an eye out for tasty meals. Let's head back to the groves prior to that. How did you like spending time with the twins recently? Let's go. It was fun. I'm glad you suggested it. The kids are the same as ever, always sticking to the rules. Don't know if they'll ever be able to beat me, honestly. They're still not crafty enough, right? You should show them how to bend the rules better. Or why not tell them a story instead? Maybe you can teach them something. I don't know, friend. That sounds like a lot of effort to me. Besides, what makes you think the kids are going to listen? They just want to play games. They're not looking for a lesson from me. What if you played a game with them first, then told them a story after that? Talking about America. You know, that just might work. Alright, I'm going to go and play another game with them. Then tell them tell them what it's like taking care of the kelp forest out here. I think that'll make for a good lesson. Maybe I'll be able to inspire them, huh? That's the spirit, Amar. Good luck. Let's just go. Right. Let's see if we can go and see Lutra this time. And then we're going to pack it in for the night. Lutra, are you out? Oh. Is Lutra still in there? But we have a way in now. Hey, Lutra. Oh, he's so cute. What's wrong? This one's missed familiar one. I'm here now. Did something happen? Strange new one is in cave. New one brought device. Device using one came here to take things. Device using one is taking things now. The device using one is a friend of mine. She's not here to hurt anyone. The device using one said she only wants to take a few things to learn about them. Which one do you reckon, guys? One or two? I don't want to say it's our friend just in case, like, she messes something up. I'm going to say this one. Familiar one believes words of device using one. I'm not sure yet why. This one also lacks certainty. After taking things, device using one approached this one. Device using one used strange machine. This one could not move. This one was not asked first. This one had very great fear. Many lights appeared, moving back and forth. This one could not struggle, could not leave. Then over. This one could move again, so went inside pod. I'm so sorry that happened. Did you say anything to the device using one? No, nothing to say. Oh, I want to protect Lutra. Too much fear. Device using one made a mistake. She didn't mean any harm, and you don't have to worry. I'll talk to the device using one about this, make sure it doesn't happen again, or I think you should tell the device using one how you feel. Would you be up for that? I think we'll talk to them. Agreement, thankfulness. Maybe device using one not what familiar one believes. Familiar one should use carefulness. This one stays in pod until device using one gone. Okay. Alright, let's go and talk to that one. Let's talk to her. Alright, it looks like I'm about ready to head back. Shall we meet again at the lab? Can you tell me what happened between you and Lutra? Oh, the little larva, yes. I took a scan of it, just as I did with you when we first met. Did you have any questions about that? Are you aware how much you scared Lutra? It told me it was terrified. Terrified? Wait a moment, it told you that? The larvae can talk? That's astonishing. I never would have guessed. What you did to Lutra was very hurtful. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Or yes, it's amazing, but the problem is you scared Lutra badly. You should have asked first. Yes, it was a regretful accident. Scanning life forms, including animals, is standard procedure for me in new places. If they appear capable of speech, I always ask for their permission. In this case, I had no indication the larvae could communicate. I'm surprised it was so upset, though. Its scanning should be completely painless. I think Lutra was frightened because it couldn't move and didn't understand what was happening. I suppose that makes sense. I'm sorry this happened, my friend. Perhaps I could develop a quick scanning device that wouldn't require the subject to remain still so long. Until then, I will exercise more care. But for now, I must get back to the lab. See you shortly. Okay. So hopefully we did the right thing there. Let's go see if Lutra will let us talk to him about that. Speak thoughts together again. Oh, no. We can't talk to them about it, right. Okay, so I think this is a good place to leave it because I think it's going to be a quick game and I don't really want to make it all go in one stream. So I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid. If there isn't, I'm just going to finish the game. Vinny, babe, are you still at work or are you going to be streaming anytime soon? Right, so, I don't have anyone to raid that I would actually put you guys into. Right, okay. Anyway, I'm going to take it from there. I will be back probably Friday. So, take it easy, take care, stay safe, and as always, be excellent to each other, guys. Bye!